During the FIFA World Cup 2026, the stadium that will host the most matches has a retractable roof that weighs as much as 20 Boeing 737 planes. In 2006, while its construction was underway, the engineering team had to build a 1,500-ton roof that could be opened and closed as needed, and that too on a structure with no walls and no pillars. At that time, it was the world's largest stadium featuring the longest unsupported arches ever built. The problem was that the stadium's arches were curved at a 30 degrees angle, and moving, let alone opening, such a heavy roof on that slope seemed impossible. It was like trying to pull the weight of 20 Boeing planes up a hill. Dozens of engineers were called in, and every possible idea was tested, but all experiments failed. In the end, the solution that worked was an invention from 150 years ago by a person who had no connection to engineering whatsoever. Viewers, the stadium considered the biggest favorite for FIFA 2026 is the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Spread over 3 million square feet, this magnificent stadium has a seating capacity of 80,000. Its interior volume is 3 million cubic meters, meaning the entire Great Pyramid of Giza could fit inside it, with room for thousands of people still left to sit. In terms of height, even if you placed the Statue of Liberty inside, it wouldn't touch the roof. When we look at the stadium and examine its features, it's hard to believe for a moment how it was even built. Two 400-meter-long arches with no pillars, a 1,500-ton retractable roof, central air conditioning, and two glass sliding doors as tall as a 12-story building. All these challenges arose in 2006 when the NFL needed a new stadium in Texas. The American football team, the Dallas Cowboys, demanded a stadium that wouldn't just be used for 8 to 10 football matches a year but could generate revenue throughout the year. Texas is known for winter storms and scorching summer heat. Making the stadium usable year-round meant it had to be indoor with climate control. Normally, when building a roof on any structure, pillars are erected for support. But pillars in a stadium would obstruct the audience's view. This was the first major challenge for architect Brian Truby, who faced the toughest challenges of his career on this project. He had to design the stadium with no pillars at all. But the challenge for Brian wasn't just designing a roof without pillars. That roof would also support a 1,500-ton retractable roof plus the world's heaviest LED screen, which alone weighed 600,000 kilograms. The total weight would be 2,100 tons. The solution lay hidden in a historical structure that everyone seems to have forgotten today. In 1875, engineers in Portugal were laying a railway line but got stuck at the banks of the Douro River. The river was 170 meters wide and up to 20 meters deep, with a very strong current. This meant pillars couldn't be placed for a bridge. To solve this, they called in the French engineer Gustave Eiffel. Eiffel designed a parabolic arch supported on the riverbanks that wouldn't need any pillars. At the time, such a large arch seemed impossible, but Eiffel proved everyone wrong. It wasn't just the arch design holding the bridge's weight. If you look closely, it contains many small triangles, and these triangles are the secret to the arch's strength. The triangle is the only shape in the world that, no matter how much pressure you apply, may break but will never change its form. In engineering terms, this is called a truss system. Gustave Eiffel's discovery was used in Texas's AT&T Stadium, but on a massive scale. Two 1,400-foot-long arches were built, 14 feet thick and 35 feet deep. Their entire weight was transferred to four massive concrete abutments located 400 meters apart. Each abutment used as much concrete as 200 houses of 200 square yards each. Because the arches were made of steel, which expands in Texas's heat and could crack the concrete, expansion joints were installed between the steel and the abutments. These joints allow the stadium to breathe. 8 months later, the roof structure was complete. A pillar-free open-view stadium roof was ready. In the center, an iconic rectangular opening was left, a tribute to the Dallas Cowboys' old stadium. But for the AT&T Stadium, this opening had to be covered with a retractable roof to handle all kinds of weather. No one anticipated how difficult this would be. The retractable roof panels, whose total weight was 10 times that of the world's heaviest animal, the blue whale, had to be opened and closed on these sloped arches, an incredibly tough task. When the roof opens, gravity helps it move down, but it must be controlled. Lifting it means working against gravity, like lifting 10 blue whales. To solve this, the roof panels were divided into 2 equal halves so that when opened, equal weight would be distributed on both sides of the truss. Using heavy-duty winches would have required winches weighing at least 3,000 tons to lift 1,500 tons, and if even one panel moved at a slightly different speed, the truss balance would be disturbed, leading to disaster. If a winch's steel wire snapped, it would be catastrophic. To solve this, the engineers turned to a 150-year-old invention created by someone who wasn't an engineer. In the 19th century, a businessman named Sylvester Marsh, who worked in meat packing, loved hiking. He frequently climbed Mount Washington in New Hampshire. The mountain was too difficult for ordinary people, so most tourists turned back. In 1869, Marsh designed a railway track known as the cog railway or rack railway. It has a rack in the center that gears can lock into. This allowed the train to climb steep slopes without slipping. A lock was added above the pinion to prevent the train from rolling backward, allowing rotation in only one direction. If you've ever been on a cog railway or roller coaster, the constant clicking sound while climbing is from this lock. This brilliant invention is called the Rack and Pinion system. For the AT&T Stadium's retractable roof, the same Rack and Pinion system was installed. The line you see on the roof is the rack track on which the panels glide with a strong grip. For this, 130 motors of 7.5 horsepower were installed. They power the pinions to close the roof and act as brakes while opening. Because the gear size is fixed, both roof panels open at exactly the same speed, maintaining perfect balance on both sides of the truss. It takes 12 minutes for the AT&T Stadium's retractable roof to open. Keeping the entire stadium cool in summer was no small task either. The enclosed volume is 3 million cubic meters, equivalent to 75,000 standard rooms, or cooling 3 Burj Khalifas from top to bottom. While you may have heard of 1-ton, 2-ton, or up to 4-ton air conditioners, this stadium has an 11,000-ton chiller with ducts as thick as 6 feet. According to the laws of physics, cold air is heavier. These ducts blow cold air from above, which flows over the audience, drops onto the field, and the warm air rises and collects in the space above the field, from where it is recycled. To enhance the viewing experience, the AT&T Stadium installed the world's largest LED screen at the time. Weighing 600,000 kilograms and containing over 10 million LEDs, this screen, as tall as a 10-story building, hangs 50 meters above the pitch. Its total surface area is equivalent to a 3,000 square yard plot, ensuring perfect visibility from every seat. The stadium's doors are glass panels as tall as a 12-story building. They are made of smaller panels joined together, with each panel weighing about 86,000 kilograms. These insulated glass doors also operate using the Rack and Pinion system and take about 18 minutes to fully open or close. Now, coming to the main playing surface, concrete was laid and turf installed so that not just football, but other events could be hosted by removing the turf. However, for FIFA, the stadium management faces a new challenge. According to FIFA rules, soccer matches must be played on natural grass, not artificial turf. To meet this condition, the Dallas Cowboys have allocated a $300 million budget. The question is, how do you grow real grass on a concrete floor? The stadium's roof doesn't open completely to give the entire grass equal sunlight. So, the field has been raised by 6 inches. A special drainage system has been installed below, and artificial UV lights have been added to maintain sunlight exposure. The management plans to grow the natural grass at a farm in Colorado and transport it in refrigerated trucks for installation just before matches. Additionally, the stadium's original seating capacity of 80,000 is being increased to 94,000 for FIFA. The AT&T Stadium will host a total of 9 matches during the FIFA World Cup, starting with the first on June 14th, and also the semifinal on July 14th. After that, the natural grass will be removed and the original turf laid again. Please like and share it generously. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.